And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, J.D. Davis. Riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Nico Hoerner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here in Atlanta. And today on the hill, Jordan Montgomery. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one outs against the fence. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ronald Acuna Jr. batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ball 1 low. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That one fouled off. Line drive. Took the extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the second. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. The pitch. popped up. Arcia snags it, and there's one down. Austin Slater stands in. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter now, J.D. Davis.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. No.
Underhanded to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Kicks and fires. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Sean Murphy. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Ground ball to the right side. Wade steps on the bag. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And there's the strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
In the air to left center. Slater gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Morton back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Mike Yastrzemski up here, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Foul ball. That one finds the corner. 0-2. The Giants trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Jerry Kelnick. As the lefty gets to work. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. Here's Orlando Arcia. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. And that's in there at the knees.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
to left center for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. The tag out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Arcia off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run homer, home run number 20 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Here's Austin Riley. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swinging a foul straight back.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I'll tell you, man.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Jordan Montgomery will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Alex Cobb. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. Hard hit left side. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris makes the grab on the run. Thairo Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Soler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air center field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Man at first. Here's Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. His 32nd of the year. It's 3-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Austin Slater. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Slater goes 6'1", 205 pounds, He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Not even close there. And that is ball one. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the third out. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Marcell Ozuna. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here. You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. 2 gone now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And it kicks off the base. And that's a fair ball. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, corner. Fires over to first. Inning over. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bailey in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris racing over to make the catch.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And the batter now, Mike Yastrzemski. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 34th of the season. It's 4-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Wade swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Wouldn't chase that time. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. On its way to the corner. Drifts towards it. And that is a foul ball. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the DH, Tyro Estrada, 1 for 2. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, popped up on the infield, settles underneath it, nabs it, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now tied 4-4. This is Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Bottom of the inning, now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Cobb back to work.
Arcia.
Chopped left side. Davis gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The line to kick the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. The right-hander back to work. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 5-4. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's all for Charlie Morton, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Braves, Penn Murphy.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And here is Matt Chapman. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Austin Slater will hit next.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2
One out,
strikes.
base is empty, and a run in. And we're the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. J.D. Davis, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Hit hard, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Two outs. Chases swing, appeal to third, no swing. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Davis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. That's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Giants 5 and the Braves 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman.
The line to the pitch. Inside, just missed. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His righty-lefty splits there. One down, base is empty. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And the righty deals. That one missed.
1 ball.
The Braves down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Matt Olson.
This one in the air right field. Soler gets under it. And that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
The pitch. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Lamont Wade Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick on the move, grabs it on the run. 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
In the air out towards right center. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Got a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. And one gone. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
One down, base is empty. That one pulled foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Estrada leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And another ball. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Rips that one to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. And they take a 2-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel really good about that one.
Davis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. High in the air, out to right. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Cobb back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. That's to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked.
The third baseman.
So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, corner. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
That's a slider for a strike.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ozuna up to bat next, lays off for a ball. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 6-5. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Acuna moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes outside. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. That clips a corner. Ball to strike. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That smash towards center. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Nico Horner. Ground ball right side. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Giants 6 and the Braves 5. And welcome back to
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman.
new arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Slater in pursuit. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. And that's whipped for a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
They're down to their final strike.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
1 strike away. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.